Tiger. I'm from Wigan. I'm age 7. I was age 6 when I wrote this poem. This is a story about a virus that started and all the people had to stay parted. The world had a really big fight to make everything right. We went on walks and had lots of talks. Sometimes we got sad, which made us feel a bit mad. But other times we felt happy because we thought about seeing all our grandparents, Nana and Pappy.
Mary Jean Topping. My mum's recently changed her name. Not in a big way. To us she's always Mam, our mum. But she's gone from telling people her name's Jean Topping to saying her name is Mary Jean Topping. This is reasonable, as that's her full name. But it can be a bugger when you're looking for her in an hospital bed. Still, when you're 86 years old, you can do as you please. My mum has had it tough over the last few years. To be honest, she's not had an easy life, bringing up 5 children with her husband Joe, and she also looked after my grandfather and uncle when her mother died. But she wouldn't change a thing, and she loves her family, and we love her. She does love her party though. Last August my son Martin got married, and she was so looking forward to going to the wedding. Sadly, she spent that day and the following weeks very ill in a hospital bed. Thankfully, she made a full recovery and despite some walking difficulties, was able to enjoy little trips out and a bingo night once a week with local senior members. Then, like a black cloud blocking the sun, came the virus. Everything was put on hold once more, and the family events she loved so much were derailed again. It got her down a bit. It got her family down even more. But her indomitable spirit shone through, and as she always would say, you've just got to get on with it. She did that and more when Dad died 12 years ago, and she's lived alone ever since. If I can, I'd like to take you back to the mid-1970s, when the council house we lived in could have used a revolving door. It was a hub of activity, always full of relations and friends. The walls resounded with laughter and good cheer. Christmas was the highlight of the year, but not the only one on show. Royal weddings and engagements call for dressing up, bunting and fizzy bottles with exploding corks. She also loved St. Patrick's Day, being so proud of her Irish ancestors. This year she spent St. Patrick's Day alone, apart from the closest members of her family, who visited her from the safety of the garden gate for a moment. It didn't stop her dressing up in the emerald green. She loves putting on her outfits, as much as she likes a piece of cake, and she likes cake a lot. VE Day was no different, and she was decked out in her patriotic colours with a smile a mile wide. I took a photograph of her from the bottom of the garden, and my sister Catherine sent it to the Wigan Observer, who kindly put it in their tributes to that wonderful day that rewarded us with so much sunshine. Mum was so proud, she rang everyone she knew to tell them she was in the local paper. It went a long way to lifting the disappointment of missing out on another family get-together. We, the family, can promise our mum one thing though. When this pandemic is over, we shall hold the party to end all parties, to celebrate the life of Mary Jean Topping and the love she gave us all. Thank you.
is something going on and we are not allowed to leave. There is something going on and it is hard to believe. Everywhere is shut and that means we can't even buy a Krispy Kreme donut. Whilst talking to my friends on the phone, I just want to leave our home. I spent lots of time with my family. We've done lots of fun things. We've been for walks and played outside and done lots of baking. It's been quite an unusual time. I miss my friends and going to school. I even had a lockdown birthday, which was different but rather cool. I guess I've liked our lockdown life, but I can't wait to see my family and friends. I'll give them all the biggest hug when social distancing ends.
If you've enjoyed watching the Old Courts live and you'd like to make a donation to support the work we do, please head over to www.theoldcourts.com/donate. This year's been incredibly difficult for most arts organisations and we're no different. But with a huge effort and support from you and from our funders, we've managed to secure our organisation and the jobs of every staff member. We've also provided 343 artists with paid work for the Old Courts Live, and our volunteers have delivered over 700 food parcels and made 600 calls to isolated local residents. But the battle isn't over yet. We're currently closed to the public with zero income, and we don't know how long this closure is going to last. If you can help by making a donation, then you're helping to secure your arts centre.